Welcome back, guys. So now in this video I would like to talk to you guys and show you guys some of the scenarios, some of the case studies, and for you guys to make a judgment which changeover method would be used or the best to use in different scenarios. So first remember the three system changeover methods: parallel changeover, phase changeover, and abrupt changeover. Right, remember? So now let's look at the scenario one. I would like you guys to post a video and read the scenario one for about a minute and make your own judgment which changeover method would be the most appropriate in the scenario one. So in the student systems in a university, we might have different modules. For example, module 1 could be course registration. When the students want to register to courses at the beginning of every semester, they access the course registration systems and then add the courses, drop the courses, and then they check their how many credits for them to complete for their graduation. And then universities provide them for the students' email. So module 2 could be an email system. And then module 3 could be a sport facility booking system. That means the students wants to book tennis courts, if they want to use badminton court. So if they want to use certain sport facilities, and then they can go to the system and then log into system and then book the system for whatever the time they would like to. Of course, it should be available times as well. The final system could be module 4 is a library system. So if they want to borrow a book before they go into library, what they can do is they can check online whether what kind of books are available in the area that they would like to find books, and whether those books are available in the library copies, or whether someone has already borrowed. If persons have borrowed the books, what they can do is they can make a reservation. When the previous person returned the books to library, then a library system will give an alert and saying that book is available, it's reserved for you, come and collect it within a certain period of time. So this is an example of we call phase change, or having different phases, and then insurance information would be moving from one system to another system, right? So that means it has interaction. Output of one system could be input to the system. This is an example of what we call it phase changeover, right? Now we look at scenario 2. So again, it's for you guys to look at scenario 2. Spend about 1 or 2 minutes to read the scenario 2 and make your own judgment which changeover method would be the best in this scenario. If the sport facility booking system is not available, of course, students are not going to be happy, that's for sure. But still, they can go to the counter. So there's a counter for the sports, the booking, so that they can fill the form. So I could remember that like about 10 years ago, when I first joined to the university, we didn't have a system. So we had to go physically and fill the form. So still, we can continue doing that. So the system is down for some time. It may not be something big impact to the university. So this is a non-critical system. So that's an example that we might use it. Now let's look at the scenario 3. So time to time, the airports, they upgrade their air traffic control systems. So when they upgrade their air traffic control systems, and if anything goes wrong, it's going to be a huge impact. And if two planes crash or plane crash landing or take over, it's going to be hundreds of lives at risk. So we should always go for the lowest risk approach in this case. That means if any case there's a problem with the new system, then we can always go back to the older system. So this is an example where we go for lowest risk, as well as this approach has to be parallel changeover. Alright guys, that's it for this particular video. So we'll be looking forward to see you guys again soon.